Hey, there, guest.
There we go. There it is.
Yeah,
Can you hear me all right?
yeah, I can hear you. It's just I don't see you for a moment,
I mean, I can see you.
but I can't see you.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's super mega weird. Only having one guest on this episode.
Are you getting tons of requests?
Uh, this couple, but anyways, man. Okay, okay. My mom said that she can see you, as I can't see you though. That's pretty weird.
Yeah, that is a weird thing. I'm not used to this Instagram stuff, honestly, the live part of it.
Yeah, this is like the first time ever happened to me because I've been having people on lives on like my main one before. This doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's weird.
I guess I might as well just get this started and then just. All right, first question then. What is your favorite song of all time that's old school?
Man, yeah, that's a tough question right there. That's like me trying to choose my favorite artist because I like so many. So I don't know. I feel like I don't have a choice for that. Like I like a lot of old school artists.
Understandable. All right. Uh, anyone, any rap legend in particular that that got you, hooked on one, for you to, be in music?
Yeah. So the first rapper that made me want to actually do it was Eminem. So
Mm,
and I didn't start really like I grew up on old classic rock, hip hop. I have a lot of family that do different kinds of music too. And but I didn't really like get into like listening to hip hop and like consuming it a lot until I was like around like 13, 12. Before that, I'd heard a lot of hip hop, but it was like but nothing that really made me want to start doing it until I like really got into Eminem's music, and then that's what made me want to actually start doing it.
that's up. That's up. All right. Other question. Any new music you're going to be dropping soon?
Uh, Nothing really planned. I've been doing a lot of writing, like a hell of a lot of writing the past few days after my show. But
Mm,
lately, but because of me performing like twice this month, I've pretty much just been like focused on like rehearsing and recording, and then obviously I had a new single they dropped this month on the 15th, so promoting that. So like, yeah, pretty much. And then actually, so my two songs that were taken down because of the issue, I might have some good news dropping on that soon because I've been working to get those back up. So that was some BS of why they got taken down. So
um,
those two are looking like them in the next 2 months. They might, be going back up. But I had to go through another distributor because if anyone doesn't know the issue, somebody added one of them at least to a playlist and bought fake streams.
well,
Yeah,
damn, dude.
and then they took that, then my distributor took the song down because of artificial streaming. I'd used a different distributor to get them on because my main one, DistroKid, didn't accept the paperwork, even though it's legal paperwork for the features, but they're trippy about bigger names, so I had to go through somebody else, a UK one that and that first one, worked totally fine. That one's still up, but then they somebody did that with the Young Buck one, and then they took it down. So then I was just like, and I tried telling them, I sent them the link to the playlist, and I was like, yo, like, like this wasn't me. Somebody added it, and it got like 60K in one day, and I was even a little suspicious by it. And and then they weren't buying it, and they said they wouldn't put it back up. So I went through somebody
God damn.
else.
Well, no wonder why New York rapper Shooter 93 says, don't be having your music on streams because even funny stuff like that will happen too.
Oh yeah, and I mean I knew it wasn't the company that I worked with because shout out to my man Sean, digital marketing consultant. I usually tag them in a lot of my posts. But I use them to they handle my Spotify promotions, and I've been working with them since like my Back on Track EP. So it's been a
Mm.
while, and I've never had an issue. So obviously, algorithmically, my Spotify's been growing ever since I've been working with them, and I've been seeing bigger payouts because of it.
Well, that's up. Um, all right. Now, which fellow independent artists that you want to work with? Like any independent artist in particular?
So right now, yeah, there's a lot that I'm actually talking to. Nothing like solidified collab wise yet, but I've met a lot, around my area that are
Mm.
really dope that I've been performing at the same place as me. So I've just been that's what I've been really focused on doing is a lot of networking. So probably coming up next year, um, 'cause I'm trying to plan out all my releases for the next year. Probably going to be a lot of collabs with local artists, some big names, some local artists, because I'm really just trying to network, especially people around my area in Kansas City, because it's a lot bigger than the small town I grew up in. So, and there's a lot of nicer people out here. The scene has accepted me a lot more than where I was from. They were just on some like weird shit that I wasn't really trying
Yeah.
to. I don't kiss ass. I'm all about, I show love, people show love back, so sometimes when you grow up somewhere, people just have biases and stuff and it never goes away.
Well, that's up. Well, that's up. Shit. Well, anyways, next question. Ooh, this one I gotta say, which, okay, which diss song you guys, in your opinion, has to be the most hardest of all time?
So, but just no, my first thought would probably be Tupac Hit 'Em Up. Shout out to
Nice.
Tupac. I'm wearing my Tupac shirt actually right now. So, but
Mm.
Tupac Hit 'Em Up. Actually, one that goes really hard that I feel like isn't talked about a lot, but Eminem's like Quitter diss. That one goes pretty hard too.
Man, yeah, I agree with you on the Pac one. I gotta say the other ones that went hard is when Cube dissed the rest of the NWA.
Oh
Then
yeah, yeah, that one. Yeah, that one right there.
and when wrestler Macho Man Randy Savage dissed Hulk Hogan because they had real life beef with each other.
Oh, you gotta send me that one. I probably have heard it, but I'm not super familiar.
Yeah, like dude, I just gotta say he went ham on Hogan.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'll make sure I send you that later on Facebook.
Oh yeah, and there's a lot of good ones. Like there's Nas's Ether. That one's right up there too.
And it's been a minute since I heard that.
Oh yeah, I love Nas. I've always been more of a Nas person than a Jay-Z person, but that's just preference wise. I like his style and his sound more. It's like Tupac. I like Biggie, but I like Tupac way more. Um, I just like his style and his sound more. And then like I like artists which are less like technical and more about like a message. To
Yeah.
me, like that's typically, and that's kind of like what my style is. I don't really focus it depends on the song, but I don't really focus on trying to be all rappity rap, like all lyrical stuff. It depends on the song though, but like I kind of just flow with it, and I focus more on spreading a message that as many people can understand. And I think that's a big reason why Tupac's more his impact is more widespread than Biggie's when you just talk about them as artists, because he was much more about that, like message wise. His message, more people understood it and stuff, and his style than Biggie was a lot more like, if you're just talking about like technicality, flows and stuff, Biggie was obviously better.
Well, it just Pac was, in a way, half his songs, was trying to, influence people in general.
Oh yeah.
Mm, Yeah, whether it's something's going on or if you have a dream, pursue it. Especially when it comes to music, just be careful who you get involved with.
Oh yeah, real shit right there. That's why I keep my circle small.
Like me, I'm trying, like, even though man up to me, I want to like connect with everyone in the game, but I want to make sure it's those that that are, solid, certified, don't do you wrong type, type.
Oh yeah, and you got different types of people that you have in your circle. Like to me, it's like for me, it's like um, there's like your friends. Then if you have a partner, there's your partner, and then you have your family, and then there's like business relationships, which can sometimes be like friends, but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's mainly a business thing. Like one thing I won't really be doing again ever is doing like business with like my family just because
yeah,
to me it sours relationships and it ends up becoming too much about things that aren't that are just too stressful and stuff.
yeah. That's what I've been told too. Be careful in this game, especially when like you have family in music and entertainment business. They will try, screw you over the most than the like label owners and management and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Speaking of that, I had a distribution and marketing deal with a label. I'm not going to
Yeah.
talk too much about that, but that's when I was working with my brother, and to this day, I've barely seen any of my royalties, even though I kept my masters. They handle all the accounting for those songs, so I've barely seen any of the royalties. And I remember when I was expecting like a big payment because we, promoted the shit out of all those songs in 2020, and then they tried claiming some BS, like pretty much all the streams are fake and blah blah blah, like without any proof, just basically
God damn.
saying it, and and then but there's the thing is that they're like connected, so it's like if you try to like press legally being an independent artist against a label which has relationships with other big labels and other big artists, you're pretty much screwed. So you shouldn't even try. And that's the sucky part about the industry.
Yeah. Yeah. Band, like I said on multiple posts before, how certain artists are in the independent underground scene. They're trying to make it as bad as the mainstream scene because that's what most of the mainstream scene does.
Oh yeah,
Makes me
but
sick.
yeah, and if you look at like, I mean, just like the sound, like especially now, what is it? Because other genres have actually been kind of catching up popularity wise to hip hop, or hip hop has been like the top genre popularity
Yeah.
wise, and then this year there's actually been like there hasn't I think been a number one album as hip hop yet this year. So it's just like, but I think the big problem is a lot of what's on the charts, and this is why like when I look for new music to listen to, I there's a 1% chance I'm ever looking at the Billboard or iTunes charts because it's usually
Mm.
just the same kind of music over and over and over again. So it's getting boring to people. I mean, there's a place for it, but it's just but like it's it's like the same thing, and labels, they sign these artists and all they look at is the charts, and then they're like, yo, just do this because it's proven to work. But I'm like, but then over time, people are gonna get bored of it, and then like, what's gonna separate, and that's why like being like local artists, when you're on the come up, you got to try to do it different, like because you want to like, to me, it's like I believe in like standing out in a good way. Because you don't want to stand out in a bad way, but standing out in a good way. Like my that's why I try to do like, because I was raised on like old school hip hop, but then I also grew up listening to some of the newer stuff, and so I listen to a lot of older and newer stuff. Like I have a
Mm.
broad horizon of it. So like for me, my style, like I'll do like something over like more of a trap beat, but then I'll do something over like more of a boom bap beat. But I actually first like started rapping over like 2000 style rap beats and like older rap beats. So for me, it's actually easier for me to rap on those beats than it is like on trap beats.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, I got at least like 2 more questions, and then I'll end it right here. All right, next question. Has there at least any other artist that had done you wrong? Like, you can, like, if you want, like, you cannot say the name if you don't want to say it, but just like, has there been any other artists that try to screw you over?
Yeah, but I mean that issue's been obviously long resolved. But it was like a two-sided thing. So I wouldn't
Um,
say like I've really ever like been done wrong because in the area that I grew up in, it's more just so I was never given the opportunity. Like I was wanting to perform live and like connect with people locally for a while, but it was like there was this barrier I couldn't get past the whole time.
yeah, I feel ya. Shit, man. All right. Final question, and this will be off. The music thing. What what is at least 5 of your favorite movies from the '90s?
Favorite favorite movies
From the '90s.
from the 90s.
Hmm.
And I'm not a big movie watcher, I'll be honest.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
What about because you were eating them donuts last night. Did you save any for me?
Me and my mom are almost done with it.
Oh damn. What about yeah, because you mentioned possibly asking me about like my favorite foods. I could go on about that.
Okay, then what's your favorite food of all time then?
Yeah, so definitely so again it goes by phases, but favorite probably right now, um tacos. I love pizza, obviously boneless wings. I'm more of a boneless wing person. Buffalo, you know.
Huh. Well, don't worry. You'll be the only person that will not won't give any ish for being boneless type.
Uh, I mean, for me, you know what it is I
Yeah.
like dunking them in the blue cheese. So it's easier to do that when there's not a bone.
To be honest, I'm more of a put more hot sauce on the wings type of guy.
Oh, you like it hot, hot.
I do that with even with wings that are like mild or not spicy at all. I still put like tapatio on top.
Oh, I mean, I mean, I can imagine doing that with like to me, I would probably add spice to something that isn't already
Mm,
buffalo. Like if it's
mm.
buffalo, like I usually just get like like the blue cheese, or if it's not that, it's ranch. But I prefer blue
Mm.
cheese over that.
Yeah, I gotta calm down on like the extra spicy ones. That ones a little bit. But like
What type do you go for?
when it comes to wings, I do eat like regular hot wings. I used to do the extremely spicy a lot. My mom could tell you. She's in the comments right now. I think she's still watching. But I used to do like the extremely hot. The most is just I would put tapatio on wings in general. Times I won't if it's like barbecue.
Oh yeah, because that'd be kind of like I've tried like when you try like adding certain flavors to barbecue, like it's kind of
Yeah,
like ketchup with barbecue. It doesn't really work. It's kind of weird.
yeah, cause I like to put tapatio on hot wings, fried chicken, tacos, nachos, burritos, tostadas, enchiladas, ish like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, like I tried this really good Mexican spot out here actually like a couple weeks ago. Man, it was bomb. I had some enchiladas. They were like
Mm.
steak ones. They were really good.
Ooh, ooh, that got me interested.
Oh
If
yeah,
you
and
ever
there's
come out,
like, what's up?
oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say there's there's like a Mexican like style like food store like right across the street from it too. So it's like really dope. And I tried like like the Mexican bread and stuff. I didn't grow up with that side of my family, so I haven't really been super familiar with my culture. So I had like a friend out here, um,
Hmm.
who's like Hispanic too, and he like took me to the places.
Oh, that's up. If you ever come out here to Arizona, you gotta try at least Filiberto's or Sombreros, man. Best Burrito wise, we'll have to go with some burros, but if you try Philip burros, you gotta try at least either the carne asada fries or the super nachos. Trust me, you feel like you'll be in heaven.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll always look to try those when I go to a new place. Is that in the Phoenix area?
Philip burros, most of them are in Phoenix, but some burros it's in Tempe, Mesa, Gilbert, the upper one out in Glendale.
Yeah, because I thought about taking a trip down there at some point. I'm trying to travel more in my future, so
Yeah, that's
definitely.
man. Well, whenever you do, maybe we can like hang out for a bit, dude.
Oh yeah, for real. You go down to Phoenix much?
Yeah, I'm usually in Phoenix on almost every week basis. And plus as a child, I spent my life back and forth Tempe and West Phoenix. And when I mean West Phoenix, like in the real hood, gang, banging and bang area.
Oh damn. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, just like yeah, no. If I ever get down there, I'll definitely hit you up because that would be something I'd be down to do.
yeah, I understand. Well, anyways, dude, thanks for joining, man. Thank you for being the first guest on the episode. Shout out to you, man. Hopefully, things go more your way. And don't let negativity get you down, bro.
Hey man, you as well, and I appreciate you having me on here. I'm trying to get on more like podcasts and like YouTube channels and stuff. That's like kind of like my next like goal when I'm trying to get around more in person and through online in that way. So I appreciate you having me on and taking the time. I'm
Yeah,
definitely
man.
gonna share this once it's posted up. I'll definitely like if you like clip it up or whatever, just send me so that way I can post it.
Yeah, yeah, if you can too, hit up my homie Yogi Loco on Facebook, man. Like see about you joining in for an interview. I guarantee, he'll most likely like your music, man.
Is that the late
Cause he did,
night?
yeah, the late hour show, yeah.
What time do they go live? Do you know?
He set the time. He ends up going on like about a few minutes after, but usually some episodes he does at 9, some he does at 9:30, and some he does like around 10, 11.
Uh, yeah, because I'm not just being honest. I'm
Yeah.
not like as much of a night person as I used to be. I usually be going to bed like by midnight every night in the
Oh,
movies.
oh yeah. Well, I usually don't go to sleep until like around 3 or 4 in the morning lately. But yeah, but I understand, man. But anyways, like I said, just thanks for coming on. Thanks for being the first guest. Shit, man. Hopefully, one of these days we get to collab on my YouTube channel. And like I said, once you're out here, maybe we can hang for a bit.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Hey man, I
And
appreciate you, and and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And shout out to everyone that's in the comments. Virtual Escape, my mom,
Oh yeah,
Sonia, and to the haters watching, y'all know what y'all can do. You can either motherfucking do it.
yeah,
Alright. Alright, well, stay tuned, everyone, for more episodes. Alright. Love pizza
yeah.
fried chicken grease, everyone. Peace.
Peace out, yo.